Welcome back to the Cognac, Tequila, and the Girl Show. It's time to hang out with Rob, Mike, and Dunia. Whatever you don't want to say, they will with no chaser. Take a shot and let's have a drink. Is hashtag squad goals still a thing? Because they are. Let's go.
Cognac set me up again. I think he wants me to stop winning.
No.
Just ice jingling.
I just don't want you to suck it down all the way before the episode's over.
Use a whole lie. Any listeners that know him know that was a damn lie.
We're back.
We're back. Yay!
Yeah.
Hello. Episode 37 now?
Yes, episode 37. Behind the scenes, guys. Here's a little behind the scenes tidbit. We're doing another episode because next weekend is Halloween Horror Nights. I'm taking lots of video and pictures of Tequila's many faces he's going to make.
I have not approved of those.
He's just going for the kids.
But we're friends. You'll forgive me.
He's going for the kids. He's going for the kids.
I'm going to help Miss Murdoch out.
Anywho, so we're doing another one. So we aren't going to talk about our week because we just did that. Or you heard it the last episode last week.
Yeah, we can jump to the subject.
Except,
well, what?
This evening I am making the boys really tequila because Rob doesn't care. He's going to eat around the damn lobster. I'm making lobster mac and cheese when we finish this. And it's going to be delicious. You're welcome in advance, guys.
Yeah.
Yes.
A lot of carbs in the pasta, but I'll take it.
Okay, you know what? I'm sorry. I
I
forgot
think she
about
got
that.
carbless pasta.
Where
think
It's carb free, as in the
Carb-free?
carbs are free.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I think she just,
I don't even think about it. Like,
No, you fine. I'm ready.
you gonna eat it?
Yeah.
I think she just put lobster in your bowl. That's it.
Just lobster?
Yeah.
Just
Lobster probably got the carbs too.
No, all protein.
And mercury.
So you just want plain lobster? Because does cheese have carbs?
No.
Oh, okay.
But
No, I'm taking the man.
Okay. Thank you.
I
hope you'll enjoy it.
have had a carb heavy day today.
Okay.
Because I eat grits for breakfast.
I love grits.
Yeah.
Cognac doesn't like grits. I like grits and cream of wheat.
And grits, eggs, and turkey sausage.
That sounds delicious.
Mm.
You'll eat grits.
I'll do the
but
turkey sausage.
You eat the eggs too.
I like eggs.
He
I like
likes
them in
eggs with
things.
eggs. Yeah, but you like eggs with samak.
Mix them in your grits.
I don't like
That's what I do, but you don't like grits. He puts samak all over his
I don't
eggs.
like
He makes them Persian.
I don't like eggs
No,
that much.
which is why we don't have breakfast here that much.
You know, they're in something.
Ridiculous.
Whatever. I just I
With
feel,
cheese on eggs.
Yes, Gruyere
I
preferably.
just feel for the chickens, and they're just snatching.
Sir,
their
all you do is eat
babies from the-
chicken. Stop it.
Huh?
You're being ridiculous.
Chicken-
Now we know it's
chickens
episode
want
2.
you to eat their
He
eggs.
eats chicken.
They do. They told
He
you that. They
eats
said
full.
bloop,
He eats full on adult chickens. Shut up.
bloop, bloop, bloop. Take my eggs.
Okay.
Take my embryos from me.
Yeah, we used to raise chickens.
Okay, and they look at you and tell you that.
Yeah,
that's what,
This shit's crowded.
One chicken will lay a million fucking eggs. He wants you to come get that shit out the way.
He's like super sperm from the
Yeah.
last episode.
well, he sounds like somebody I know that's dating somebody I know.
Oh.
No, chicken.
Well, we're
trying
not
to get
going
rid of
there.
their embryos.
Chicken-
Like,
We're not.
hey,
We're not gonna.
We used
Yeah.
to get a lot of eggs, man. Chickens be laying them out. So, I would want you to come get it. I can't afford it.
Well, chickens don't have money, like she said on the last episode
They got
about
time though.
money's not money because it's in the air.
But they have time.
Shout out to chickens for being
Yeah.
the original super
Yeah,
spermers.
they got time.
Yeah.
They got little chicklets following them around. Got time for all that shit.
Oh Lord.
I'm trying to pluck the ground.
Oh, my
Pluck
God.
The ground.
And they can't fly
Yeah.
because God knew they were delicious.
Yeah.
Via
And
Cat
know they was
Williams.
gonna lay eggs.
Brought to you by Natural Farms.
Yeah.
Cat Williams, actually. Yeah. Oh my God. Okay, let's introduce this episode.
This episode is number 37, like Mr. Cognac said.
We're almost there.
And the title is...
Ridiculousness. Oops, I didn't know a drum roll was coming.
Oh, me? Ridiculousness.
My bad. Took your thunder.
Yeah.
I was being ridiculous.
Yeah.
Okay, so this topic, we're not talking about the TV show.
Which is ridiculous.
What is the amount of airtime is actually pretty fucking ridiculous, so that can be point one. It's just situations.
And that girl, West Coast is ridiculous.
Yeah. And the thing is I like the host. It's Rob Dietrich. Sorry if I like him, but when you hear his voice every fucking 30 minutes, all day, every day, then now you annoy me. Yeah.
And the girl snorting.
I don't like her. I didn't like her the first time I ever saw her on Wild
I didn't know
Out.
who the hell she was.
I
So
still don't
somebody
know who she
explained.
is.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. To be honestly, not to be an asshole, I didn't know.
Not being an asshole.
And Erin knew. No, your sister knew, and she told me who she was.
She was
Love
on
and
Wild
Hip Hop
Out.
or something, or
She was on Wild Out.
She
That's
was on
where I
Wild
first
Out,
saw her,
too?
and I was like, and then she rapped, and I was like, what is this? What's happening?
she didn't bother me. I mean, they don't bother me. I mean, it's something you just put on and whatever.
Yeah.
Laugh about it, whatever.
If Carlos don't watch that shit no more. But he used to watch it.
Good- I
And
mean,
kids stop watching it.
yeah.
It's time to turn that
Well,
shit
good
off.
job, Carlos. Stop brainwashing yourself, because that's literally MTV is a ridiculousness brainwashing show.
But you watch
Over and over.
the challenge stuff.
Yeah, but it's not back to back to back. I just watched. It's a good show, but that's after the challenge goes off, ridiculousness starts cycling. You know what I mean? Like
You got a Wild Out.
Yeah.
Well, they put Wild Out on VH1.
Yeah, but I still only watched the
new episode. Yeah.
Wow, out.
with Chanel West Coast. Best guess ever.
So here's the question I have for
Is
that.
this a ridiculousness question?
No, it is a walling out question. So the thing with the chain, the $1 million chain thing, really?
What's different about the bill?
No,
The
I'm
belt
saying,
didn't cost
what
that
I meant
much.
was is the chain.
No, I agree with him because I don't get it. Because he has like the people holding the chain.
$1
So,
chain. Like,
every time he
really?
loses it, do they still get to keep it? That's $1 million gone.
$1 million, is it really though?
Just like the bill.
It's not just like the belt
No.
because the belt didn't have security and he had to keep saying it cost
the
this
bill was
much.
supposed to be real gold and all that.
Cool, but
it's
that's
all
not the
for
chain.
show.
I'm just asking how
Is
it
it
works.
really?
Do they
Yeah.
give it back after the next
Yeah, it's
person?
It's not even a
Like, is it a tiara, like a Miss
Yeah.
Pageant
It's not
thing?
even $1 million chain. It's-
I agree,
it's a
but that's
box.
what he keeps saying.
Yeah,
He
it's
keeps
just
saying
like
$1 million chain. I'm like, is it really?
It's just a
Well,
box.
because he has the money.
Yeah.
I'm like, but are you giving really?
Yeah.
Is he making over $1 million a show? Maybe.
Way over, probably.
I mean,
he's the creator,
can you
producer, everything.
Okay, I'll go on there and I want to win this $1 million chain. I'm doing
You're gonna
whatever
be-
it
you're gonna be
takes.
upset.
You're gonna have your feelings fucking
Yeah.
hurt
Why?
because
Because it's
because
not
them
$1 million
comedians
chain.
are
What?
vicious and,
I
it's not
could
$1 million
be vicious.
chain.
I've held back on this podcast. I can be
Oh,
very
thank you
vicious.
so much.
Yes.
It's not $1 million.
I'll hurt your
chain.
feelings on this podcast.
Oh, really?
Do we need to have a Wild Now
Do
episode?
we- right? We might need to.
Let's talk about it after, guys. Okay, so ridiculousness, what I came up with was it's just ridiculous situations you've either been in or heard of or things that you think are ridiculous. Can be specific, can not be specific.
It's a fun one. It's a fun one.
So do you want to go first? You got one?
No, go ahead.
No,
You
go ahead.
No,
I
please.
usually go first.
Ladies first. I'm a southern
Okay,
gentleman.
so ridiculousness. I'll just do something light and easy. Bow Wow.
Bow Weezy.
He's,
Oh, what?
What has he done?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you.
Recently, like the bus.
Listen. Bow Wow. He's on a Millennium tour. Had to write that down because I'm not going. With basically like people of his time frame.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to, for the listeners who don't know, who's like, who's that?
He did his kid.
He's on a tour with people that were relevant at his time frame, and it's a good tour. I would go. I like know 2 songs, but I do know of these people.
Marcus Houston.
Yeah. Naked. Yeah.
Yeah, they used to like shit.
Well, Marcus Houston, that's Roger from Sister Sister.
Yeah.
And he got fined.
That group used to be in.
Oh.
Yeah, he used to be in the group, Mark.
Now, I know the group songs, but he's by himself, so he's not doing the group songs. I can't even think of the group. Immature. Yes. Anywho, he's threatening to leave the tour unless he gets more stage time. So my ridiculousness is, how many songs does anybody know Bow Wow?
A lot.
Like what?
Bow Wow and Bow Wow got a lot of songs. He just did a versus against Soulja Boy. And,
I know.
He got a lot of fucking songs.
Right, but hits for concerts. If you're going to a concert, you got to have your hits.
He got them. I mean, I can't tell you because.
But when you're on a tour, I'm not saying I'm not a Bow Wow fan. Yeah. What I'm saying is you are on a tour bringing this era together. How much time why are you supposed to have more time than other people?
Oh yeah, no, that don't make sense.
That's what I'm saying is ridiculous. I'm not clowning Bow Wow. I'm just like, you have more songs than Immature? Because I can, like, I don't know. I just think that's ridiculous. When you put that many people together to accomplish something, you're all making money.
Yeah.
Why do you need more time? Because you won versus? Humble yourself. I think that's ridiculous.
Yeah, and he the only probably so a lot of those people with him are groups. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
In those groups, those guys probably not doing none of their solo acts. You know what I'm saying? If they do their solo act, they taking group time. You know what I'm saying? So he needs to humble himself, like you said.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, dude, come on. Like, it's supposed to be fun for everyone. It's not a verse. You had your verses. You've given your resume.
Yeah.
Which a lot of those people on your tour didn't get that.
Yeah.
So, but did you leave that and thought you were like, I'm the shit? Like, and the people that are going to things like that, just like Coachella or Lollapalooza, all those things.
Our street letness tour. Gucci, Jeezy.
Or that. Yeah, I don't know what that is. But that.
Rick
but what
Ross.
I'm saying is, but there's people, that one. All the people you named. I would go there to listen to Gucci and T.I. more than Jeezy.
Yeah.
Or whoever.
Yeah.
You don't know what the audience wants.
Yeah.
When you have that type of collective, everybody gets the same airtime.
Yeah.
Don't be corny.
One Bow Wow.
It's Jeezy and Gucci. Rick Ross.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I like all of
people.
them.
Yeah.
But I'd rather hear more.
They kick Boosie out, so I don't support.
Okay.
Fan.
Okay. Well, Gucci. I'm just saying, Gucci. I would rather hear a lot more Gucci. I'm trying to hear Lemonade. I want to hear all my Gucci favorites, but that's not the tour. You're not going to a Gucci Man concert. No. They're not going to a Bow Wow concert. No. Don't be ridiculous. Yeah.
Here's the thing. So, like you said, I'd rather hear Juvenile, Cash Money, Back to the Bank, Come Back.
But he's not on any of those tours.
I know.
Yeah.
But see, if they did that, that would be something I'd go to.
But I do.
But wasn't Bow Wow the one that took the video in the plane or something? He had his private jet.
Yeah, his private jet.
He was on a Sprint plane or some shit.
That was ridiculous, yeah. He was sitting on a regular plane and then posted.
I don't know, whatever.
He was worried about social media too much.
At least he made it to his destination.
Yeah, and that's it. And now you're on tour. Give the people what they want. They're trying to have a throwback moment. Yeah. Like, nobody cares about if they see all of your songs. If they want to, they can watch the verses, or they did.
Or go on tour by yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna pull in the numbers.
In the numbers. Yeah. And that's what I said.
That's like Adele. For me, it's like Adele and Celine going on tour together. I love them both. But I'm not going to be like, well, Celine should have a little more time because I know more of her songs. Yeah. And she's been around longer.
You kind of said it right.
Yeah, that's corny. I'm trying to hear them both. I hope I get my song.
Well, I'm trying to get the Cash Money.
Okay, well.
99.
Holler at baby. Give him a kiss. Do you have a ridiculousness?
I have a ridiculousness. So every single day. It used to be,
every day.
It used to be an exaggeration. But every single day, get an email from the school, the high school, about a confirmed COVID case, positive case. Sometimes multiple cases been confirmed. You know what I'm saying? And then every single day, you get emails from the school telling you to come to the school for PTO, all these events. You know what I'm saying? And to me, that's,
okay, I get it. Look, I was like, look, I'm like, and I don't have kids, so I'm like, paid time off.
Yeah.
What's paid time off? Yeah, okay.
That's
Parent teacher.
yeah,
I get it.
PTA.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
PTA meeting.
Yeah, PTO.
I get it now.
I said PTO. I meant PTO.
That's fine. I get it.
No, I used to
Which
hide.
is stupid.
I used to hide those from my parents and be like, no, you don't want to go.
But what I'm saying is, that's a super spreader event. You know what I'm saying? And I'm vaccinated, but still, don't invite me to a place where every day you send an email saying, motherfuckers catching COVID there. You know what I'm saying? Save the time. Because I imagine nobody going to them as much.
Save the time and grades and papers or something.
Make it virtual or something. You know what I'm saying? Just don't. You already got us where we dropping our kids off at this place.
Yeah.
Now you want us to come there.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that. That's ridiculous.
I mean, yeah, I think that's ridiculous. What? I mean, parent teacher Zoom is a thing now. So just Zoom and talk shit about my kid over Zoom. Why do I have to come up there after you just sent me an email 5 minutes ago that there was a COVID?
Yeah.
Every
day.
That's ridiculous. Yeah. I agree. What do you think's ridiculous?
I'm going to say something on him, what he just said. Now, what disturbs me about this whole situation is, what was the point of getting the vaccine?
Sir,
let me tell you that. Let me answer.
Okay, because we said this on the last episode. We're not going to keep doing this, the vaccine thing.
Let me answer, okay?
We're talking about ridiculousness. You're ridiculous right now.
Listen,
drop it.
I'm asking.
If you got condoms.
I'm asking. Go ahead.
If you got condoms, are you still going to have sex with somebody you know that got gonorrhea? Just because you got a condom and the condom's supposed to protect you.
That's how sexy she is. I'm just joking, but the fact of the matter is,
I'm out, listeners.
No, the fact.
Go ahead. No, I'm letting y'all talk.
The fact of the matter is, I don't.
Dude,
where do we stop?
But you can stop.
So you can send your kid there, but you don't want to go into the school.
My son vaccinated.
But he's in the same school you're saying you don't want to go into.
Why would I want to go there?
Sir, if you want to say it that way, I'm sorry. I said I was out.
Yeah.
I'm sending my kid there because if I don't send my kid there, because by law, by our Abbott, he opened up the schools. I'm sending him there. If I don't, I can be penalized and everything else. So, yeah, I have to. But I don't have to go to a PTA meeting. And it doesn't make sense to go to a PTA meeting if you're telling me that there was a COVID thing. Why is there a PTA meeting? That's what he's getting at. I am so sick of this vaccine conversation, especially with you, because podcast is not our only life. I'm tired of hearing about it. We're talking about ridiculousness, and I think you are being ridiculous. Every time the vaccine's brought up, you don't have to go on a tangent.
Make sense of it?
No, go.
You can go somewhere.
I don't think you make sense.
Nobody can go somewhere.
I don't think you make sense because
I just told you. Certain people.
I just told you right now. You just said you're sending your kid to a school, but you don't want to go to the school. Well, he has to.
You said he doesn't have to. He just said
no. He does. He does because Texas law. You get penalized.
And drop him off there. The kid.
Okay,
yeah.
But you're saying, you said, but you're okay sending your kid there. You have no choice.
Really, I'm not.
That's not.
You have no choice.
But that's not the absolute truth.
So he should stay home and homeschool.
No, I'm saying that's why.
And not provide for his family.
But this is what I'm getting at. The fact of the matter is, you put stress on the parent, like Mike.
I'm not stressed.
No, I'm saying you do put stress on the parents. If Mike said, I'm afraid my kid's going to get COVID, let me leave him home, right? What fines is he getting? He can go to homeschool. He can technically file for homeschool. He doesn't want to do that.
He has a job.
I get that.
People aren't working nowadays. You're you literally took this funny episode into something else.
Okay, fine. Never
as
mind.
per usual.
Okay.
It's like you cannot turn it off.
Turn what off?
The vaccine conversation.
Fine. I'm saying.
Do you have a ridiculousness that's not about vaccines yet?
Just because I know because he like you got the vaccine and you got the card, so you a superhero. You can. So what they got vaccine there? That's a question you asked though. What's the purpose of getting a vaccine if you're not gonna go to this place just because a fireman got to be trained to wear the suit he wear before he run into a fucking fire. The fire. I'm not going in there just because I'm vaccinated. If I don't have to. Now, if I have to, I will. But this voluntary bullshit.
It's voluntary anytime you
School's
walk
not
in the
voluntary.
The PTA shit and all that shit.
School is voluntary. You could homeschool your kid technically.
Okay, yeah, you could.
You could have him
unless
do
you're
Zoom,
working.
like he
unless
said.
you're working, or you had kids and you lost custody of them.
Okay.
I mean,
and then you have all the time in the world.
Not through the
and
school,
a sugar daddy.
Not through the school district or the state. I mean,
homeschooling is not necessarily voluntary, sir.
I can pay because I look into it. I can pay a tuition. You know what I'm saying? And he can go to online school that's not tied to the district. You know what I'm saying? It's a third party organization and all this other kind of shit. And you don't know.
That's why
you don't know at the end of the year when he graduate or whatever if the degree. If you want to go to college, you're going to get him in a college and all this other kind of shit.
Homeschooling is a job.
I always said have to. Have to is a bold statement. I have to do this. I have to do this.
Well, he had to have certain vaccines to go to school in the first place. Yeah. He had to. Yeah. Literally, we all had to.
Yeah.
So,
anywho, just had to get shots.
Can we move along? Yeah. Like, I am so exhausted with this conversation. I'm sure the listeners are too. Yeah. We all get everybody's stance on vaccinations.
Yeah, I'm tired of this shit too.
I'm tired of it.
Sense to me.
He just said, don't invite me to some shit after you just sent me this. That's ridiculous. That's like saying, hey, there's a zombie outbreak over here, but could you come for this meeting the next day? And that's what he's getting at.
And I got a cachet of zombie killing bullets. Still don't call me.
Shit. Because I need to stay where I want to be. Yeah. Oh my God. Do you have a ridiculousness that's not Vax related, please?
No, I do. I have a ridiculousness on... the drivers again here in Houston. What the fuck? Do you think I can get in between your inch of a car in front of you when I have to exit soon? Yes, I will make it happen. That's it. Why everybody's like on top of each other nowadays, and I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna get in front of you. Whatever it takes. That's it. Fine. I'll settle with that.
Okay. My ridiculousness is, this one's not funny. I hope I'm saying her name right, but I kind of brought this up on an episode
it's not
before.
Funny? Okay.
No,
you said you were bringing in light.
Right, because we talked about vaccines like every episode. Okay. You listened to them, right? I hope I'm saying her name right. Rest in peace, ma'am. Maya Marcano or Marcano. This woman was killed recently by a maintenance worker at her apartment building that was interested in her. And she said, nah. Well, if you live in an apartment or have ever lived in an apartment, you know the maintenance people have to have access. So there's a master key. It's against the law for them not to. And she went missing and was found dead, and it's him, allegedly. He hasn't been convicted yet. I need you motherfuckers to accept no as an answer. I brought this up before, talking about the gas station, like how I hate going to go get gas because I get hit on. I'm not going to continue hearing these stories and not keep getting pissed off about it. It's ridiculous. Not everybody's going to want you. Not everybody's going to want me. Get over it and move the fuck along. I don't get that power narcissism that's like everybody's supposed to want you. Shit, where you're willing to take a life. And supposedly, what I read, I don't know, is she wasn't even sexually assaulted. He just literally killed her because she said, nah, I'm done. Can we stop? Gentlemen, especially. But anybody. If someone is not interested, they're just not fucking interested. You don't have to take their life. You know how many other people would be interested? Maybe your game is corny. Work on your game. That's not the one for you. If you have to damn near kill someone to be with you,
They're not gonna be with you if they did.
sounds like they're gonna leave you anyways later. So, can we stop? It's ridiculous. And rest in peace, ma'am.
That's very lighthearted. Moving on.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just saying what I think is ridiculous. Do you have one?
Yeah.
Tequila?
So, I know I have, and probably a lot of people, you know, I'm a member of the Next Door app, where the neighbors,
I'm not. I refuse.
the neighbors share things that's going on in the community and all of that. You know what I'm saying? And, I have a
He sends it to us.
I have a particular demographic of neighbors.
Retirees.
Yes.
We'll say. We'll say retirees.
I like them.
Yeah, there's a lot of ridiculousness going on there. But the most ridiculous thing. So, where I live, it's pet lovers. You know, everybody got pets. And
Besides you just got fish.
A lot of neighborhood pets, stray animals or whatever. So to take a picture, more than one time, different people, of actual poop, dog poop in the yard, you know what I'm saying? And post it
I heard about this.
on Next Door and complain about people allowing their pets to poop in the yard and not picking it up. It's dumb as, that's just ridiculous, you know what I'm saying? The complaint is not so ridiculous as the picture. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to take picture, I guess picture for proof or whatever, but you actually posting pictures of dog shit on this web page just to complain. And it could be
This dog
it could be
nuts.
It could be a stray dog. You know what I'm saying? Because it's every other post is a post of a lost dog or a lost cat. You know what I'm saying? Lost rabbits. You know what I'm saying? All type of lost animals. You know what
Well,
I'm saying?
rabbits shit pellets.
I'm just saying you have lost animals. You know what I'm saying? Regardless how they shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a bunch of lost animals running around. You know, you got coyotes, all kind of shit. You don't have to take a picture of the dog shit. You know what I'm saying? You do not have to take a picture of the dog poop.
Is this your dog? Do you feed it corn? I have no say on that.
Chill on the dog poop pictures.
Yeah.
You know, so if the post before your post is a lost dog seen here, and if the post after your post is a lost dog seen here, you know what I'm saying? And your post is somebody letting their dog poop in my yard. Come on, that don't make
Extra
sense.
bored people
Yeah,
are pretty
yeah,
ridiculous. Yeah.
Man,
Some shit you don't say. I mean, kind of both on that one. Sorry. Like people at funerals. Remember we were watching earlier? You were kind of half watching because it's not your show. Where they're at the memorial and it's like, let me make sure this picture's great. You know, like that's ridiculous. I don't need to see your dead loved one in a casket. Like some shit don't need a picture. That's all. Yeah. I agree. Including dog shit. What are you saying?
No, I was going to say, I sent a meme to our group, and it said that this girl invited on a marriage her boyfriend to the wedding because she felt like that they could have a binary. What was it? I'll have to look it back up, but that.
No, that's not how I read that at all. You sent it and you didn't even read it right. No, it said that her groom included the man that she cheated on with.
And she
in
feels
the wedding.
Like she's a binary.
No.
What was it?
No, there was no there's binary. First of all, polyamory and binary are not the same thing. So you have to get the words right.
Okay.
She did not include him. The husband, soon to be, said, here, come to the wedding. And probably being petty. Like, come on, you fucked her and look, I'm marrying her. Which I guess that's a thing. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, wife says their love wedding photos, cheating on men is part of her identity.
A part of our identity.
She said her identity. Her.
Okay.
That's what she said. Happy man includes wife's lover in their wedding photo. Cheating on me is part of her identity.
Yeah.
Okay.
That has nothing to do with binary at all.
I don't know. Well, okay, fine.
Well, then don't use the word if you don't know.
I said I didn't know, and you
That's
you helped
ridiculous.
me.
They're ridiculous. They're clowns. Yeah. Okay, my ridiculousness is I want to bring up, and I don't think we're that famous enough to be attacked by her fans, but Demi Lovato. Before I start,
Could have called her DL.
she is what you just said. This actually binary. She goes by they and them. Now, sorry, I'm probably saying that wrong, not out of malice. They said that we should stop calling extraterrestrials aliens.
What do we need to call them?
Well, it's offensive to the aliens. Or
To the aliens?
to the extraterrestrials.
So what do we call them then?
Extraterrestrials.
We call them beep bop. Boop,
I can't
boop.
pronounce it. What
Extra ETs.
Okay.
You can be cool too.
So we can call them ET?
You can be cool for the summer.
Right.
That's her song. Sorry, that's my cheesy side.
Call 'em
You can be
ET?
cool for the summer. Ma'am.
She's gonna ET gonna come here and tell them to phone home herself.
Their selves. I just think.
Don't they make love with their fingers or some shit?
I don't know what
The aliens
I don't know
are.
what the ETs do. I don't think that they know what the ETs do. This kind of with my our episode of Dear White, like, can we focus on things to be upset about? Like, I just saw a picture of them with Paris Hilton shopping today.
A picture of who?
Them
Demi.
just saying
Demi.
them.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm trying to say it right because, again, I'm not trying to offend anybody. I just don't. I have to change how it works. But I saw Demi shopping with Paris Hilton today. So you're good. You can go with Paris. Like, why are you worried about the ETs? Worry about yourself. You're doing good. Like, I can't deal with people that just look for anything to be offended about when there's so much shit to be offended about already. Like, so much shit to be passionate about. Focus. Yeah. So, I'm just going to say I think that they are ridiculous. Including the ETs that don't want to be called aliens.
But you're going back to when we had a conversation with your dad sitting over there.
No,
and
I'm
I
not
said-
going back to that.
No.
I'm not going back to that because you're going to bring it up. You didn't
got
listen.
offended
You
by
did not listen.
me saying
You didn't listen to the episode. I'm not going back to that. It was resolved, and I said the exact same thing that I'm saying now.
Yeah. Okay.
So
But I'm saying how we
they need to stop tripping out about the word aliens. That's all. It's so ridiculous.
I'm pretty sure the aliens don't care.
They don't give a fuck.
right.
They probably don't understand.
They don't
English.
give a fuck. The ETs, anybody that's doing better than us, don't give a fuck.
And we need to figure out what they call us before.
Because they're
worry about
obviously
what we're calling
doing.
them.
You are a birther. so-
They are obviously doing better than us because they're going from planets to planets to planets, and we're just trying to do that instead of fixing our own.
Trying to figure this one out
Ridiculous.
still.
Yeah, they're trying
Ness.
to destroy us and burn us down.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Oh shit! Oh shit! I'm
Twosome.
not making fun of anybody's
Me either,
recovery
just-
journey.
yeah.
I'm just asking, can you remember what's important too? Shit! Okay. Yeah. What's your ridiculousness?
It ties into my
okay.
cocaine is a hell of a drug
Okay.
statement. Alright. This is ridiculous as hell. Alright. To me. It could be because I'm tipsy.
Oh my God! Are you gonna bring up the fentanyl strips?
No.
Oh, okay. Because I almost put that on mine. Okay, good.
A New Zealand city is taking its official wizard off the payroll after over 2 decades. So New Zealand has a city. Get the name.
Shout out to that dude.
Get the name of the city. Christchurch, New Zealand.
Show me the picture of this guy. Because I think I've seen him. Oh no, it's the same guy.
Christchurch, New Zealand. Yeah.
He looks like he's from Harry Potter.
Had a resident wizard on the payroll. He made about $11,000 a year. You know what I'm saying? For wizardry that he do to promote the city and stuff like that. But he made some comments. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit!
Yeah.
He got really wizardry.
He made some disparaging comments. You know what I'm saying? That offended some people. So the city council decided to terminate that wizard role. So he just got fired for running his mouth. Cancel culture again, but I didn't know wizards
were a thing.
Had jobs like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish. Shit, I'm the Wizard of Houston. Fuck.
Right.
Cancel. I mean. Console with me. I'll make everything beautiful.
And they said that the decision to let him go was a difficult one. It was a difficult decision.
Because they liked him.
Yeah.
When you like somebody.
Yeah.
But okay.
If you look it up, by the way,
he said something bad about women, though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that was it.
Well, he's a wizard. He's a warlock.
Yeah.
He don't like
them witches.
Yes, I was going to say
he don't like them
witches. Yeah.
Anyways. If you look it up, Triumph, the comic dog was at a convention, and the guy showed up as a wizard, or whatever, in New York, and he actually put him on stage for a minute. If you look it up on YouTube, you look it up, Triumph Wizard, and it was pretty funny. And the guy was so fucking awkward, he couldn't help himself to talk to the guy. But
this is what he said.
Oh Jesus!
Oh,
what was this? Lord.
I love women. I forgive them all the time. I never struck one yet.
Again.
Never strike a woman because they bruise too easily. It's the first thing. And they'll tell the neighbors and their friends. And then you're in big trouble. He said at a screening of the Current Affairs show. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to say, like I said, progress is great. Because that probably made a lot of sense to some dumbass, ridiculous motherfuckers back then, and it shouldn't now. It shouldn't have then, but you know what? Good job, New Zealand, city. Christchurch City.
Christchurch don't need a wizard.
No, you shouldn't. But maybe they have a different book that I've read. I don't know. Yeah, books are written. That's just facts. Yeah. Do you have a...
That boy went to the Academy of Wizardry. He got a degree.
It's his mom's basement. Tell me where the Academy of Wizardry is. Please, somebody. I will go visit it when I go to Australia. That's on my bucket list. Academy of Wizardry. Oh, shit. Okay. Some of you people are really ridiculous. You'll do anything to believe in anything.
That boy got
I
a
swear.
degree.
But I was gonna say, making it fucking happen. I'm about to get my degree in something crazy too, like
wizardry.
TV watcher.
While we're out there,
I'm gonna be like TV watcher.
Well, I would have had a degree in that already.
I'm a professional TV watcher. Shit.
Do you have a ridiculousness?
Yeah. So.
And don't bring up the drivers in Houston.
Anyways, so supposedly them fixing the energy crisis for Texas, from what I heard.
What's ridiculous about that?
They're going to put more wind tunnels out, which are the ones that froze up, which caused the energy fucking crisis.
Well, I think
and kill 6,000 birds monthly.
Well, then we won't have a chicken wing shortage.
Exactly.
We'll have bird wings instead of thighs. Yeah, I mean, if you think that's ridiculous, then you should write to your local senator and tell him stop tweeting about NBA players and come up with something else.
Keep bringing that up.
No, I didn't. I just brought it up on the last episode.
He was Ted Macho's The Love Cruise on the meme I sent.
Yeah, I know. Remember I said that face is horrifying? That was my reply. Okay, so I had a ridiculous, actually, incident in my life that happened this week. I have a person, I'm going to try to make it visual for the listeners without outing this person. There's a certain name going around that's really funny right now. And this person has that name. And we have joked about it and joked about it and joked about it. And then I found a shirt that was hilarious, kind of going along the lines with that joke. And I sent it to that person. I was like, yay, this shirt just came in. I'm sending it to you because this particular person, super nice person, always sends us stuff out of nowhere. And I got told that is the most offensive thing I've ever heard in my whole entire life. And I was like, wait, what? Like, we've joked about, this is somebody that I've hung out with personally. And you know me, like I said at the end of the last episode, I'm going to go with facts at all points. And then I'm just going to drop it, which is what I did. So what my ridiculousness advice on this, or what I find ridiculous, is I get feelings and I am very empathetic to feelings. But if you know me, you know I'm a sarcastic person, a funny person. Situation on the other foot, if my name was something funny going around, I'm about to capitalize on that shit. I might be famous after if I do. I can't, I'm too old. I'm not in the middle like Tequila to pick and choose when we can joke about something or not. So just stop being ridiculous. A lot of times, and this goes not even just for this person, we have another person that's in all of our circles. Especially if you've known someone for years, remember who the fuck they are. Just because you're changing to whatever you believe in that moment doesn't make the other person a bad person. They just have to adjust to the new you. And if you bring it to me, you're probably going to get your ass handed to you. Because I'm me. And that's it. So stop being ridiculous. And that's also ridiculous. Quinn is ridiculous barking. What's your ridiculousness?
But you're a bad person for your thought process right now to most people.
I don't care.
I know.
I don't care what people think about me. I never thought.
I know.
Yeah.
I was just letting you know.
Okay. So. Cool. Thank you. Hope it's not you.
Mm-hmm.
So in Kern County, California, Ridgecrest to be exact, a ninja with a sword assailed a U.S. Army Special Operations Unit.
He did what?
He assailed a U.S. Army Operations Unit. So you had.
He went in like a ninja, and
he was a ninja.
And he went in and
he attacked the military.
Did he hurt anybody?
He hurt 2 people.
Oh my god!
So he was in full ninja guard. They had like in the desert at a hangar, and he walked up to a sergeant who was taking a smoke break, and he literally said, "Do you know who I am?" And the sergeant was like, "No." And he, "Do you know where my family is?" And the sergeant was like, "No." And this dude put out his katana sword and started slashing. So he hit the guy's phone and hit the guy's leg. The sergeant ran and jumped the fence and locked himself into the hangar. And the ninja guy started kicking the doors, hitting the windows. In full ninja mode. I'm finna get in here and kick y'all ass. Y'all don't know me and y'all don't know where my family at. And he eventually picked up a rock and threw a rock through the window, and the rock hit another soldier. But by that time, the police came.
So is that a current event, or what's the ridiculous part of it? Was he ridiculous?
Yeah, the whole thing.
The ridiculous part was...
I I mean, the whole thing.
The whole
thing.
What's ridiculous is that this is a true story. That this actually happened.
Yeah. Ridiculous.
Because this guy had to put on the whole ninja suit.
Yeah.
Just to put on the ninja, and he was intentionally went to this place.
What exactly is the ninja suit? Like, you know what I mean? He was wearing Spanx.
He had the toe shoe, the flat shoe with the toe.
I mean,
I used to have a ninja
he
suit.
went all out for it.
Sir,
you're ridiculous.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, old boy.
If you want to be a ninja, take it to Ninja City.
Yeah. I was gonna say, old boy never played Metal Gear Solid. If anybody knows
all of that, and you threw a rock.
But the rock, and he hit somebody.
Accidentally, thanks to the window.
If anybody gets that Metal Gear Solid reference, you throw the rock to the side to go choke them. Anyways.
What's your ridiculous story?
My ridiculous story is that I got called out for something I shouldn't have been called out for. And it was called The Big Man Screwed This Up. And the big man happened to not be me. It was just referred as the big man.
Not because of his size.
Yes, not because of my not because of my size.
Mr. Big. No, I was just joking.
Not because of my size. It was because of the upper tier.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that was ridiculousness.
Let me try to put it in words, because I'm good at this. So basically, a person complained about somebody big where he works, and they assumed it was him because he's a bigger dude, broad shoulders, big dude. But it wasn't that. It was the smallest dude, but with a high title. Yeah. The big as in title. Yeah. So basically, if you're going to talk shit, here's what the ridiculousness is. Please be specific. Please be specific, because you can get somebody fired if you don't got specifics. There you go. That's what's ridiculous. Yeah. It's still a funny story. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, my last ridiculousness is Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle came out with a special. I think was this his fourth? The final fourth? I don't know if it was 3 or 4. His final special. I think. Well, all of us have watched it here. I hope our listeners have.
I'm sure he'll do.
Of course he will, but this was the final of this.
No, he completed his contract with Netflix.
Yeah, like the final of this.
Yeah.
I'm not sure who the fuck watched it, but I find it very ridiculous that everyone is so upset over the transsexual jokes. Quotes, that's my listeners, just so you know. He made. I watched it, and I'm very, very defensive and open-minded to the LGBTQ community. It's like you just wanted to be offended at that point. This man, like I've said before, he's an older dude. Maybe he's in the middle. I don't know what his age is. And he's trying to understand, and that's literally what he said through the jokes.
48 something.
He's trying to understand and get to know, and a lot of the jokes that he told was like, one of them, I'll just say, where he said, I think it's ridiculous. You want to go to the bathroom, go to the fucking bathroom. You don't got to show your birth certificate to go to the bathroom. Somebody got murdered here. I'm worried about that. That's advocacy. Because as far as I know, trans people are mad because they need to show who they are to go to the bathroom. And he said, I find that ridiculous. He told a very poignant story at the end of that episode about a trans friend of his that was bullied by her own community because she tried to tell them, no, he's not against us, we're trying to understand. I'm teaching him, he's teaching me. And that's literally what the whole episode, not even the whole episode, there was other funny shit, like a lot of funny shit, but as far as that topic went, he said, we both teach each other. And that goes to any type of racism, whatever hot topics, the things that are going on in the world, you have to be able to teach each other. And that's what he said. What he said was, his fight is against white people. I mean, and if you listen to his jokes all of these years, he's been joking about our society and how it is. The same things that are at the forefront right now, he was making jokes about it. I guess nobody remembers Tyrone Biggums, the blind KKK black guy.
Bill Clinton. Even he said he was looking for somebody. Bill Clinton. Remember he joked about him and about. Come.
Yeah.
It's just somebody to suck it.
Okay, who? Yeah. Like I said,
whatever.
Who. I'm very educated and I'm still saying who. I don't like him either.
No, I was just saying that. Yeah,
but I just think it's ridiculous to not actually watch something and just the moment this word is said.
The pie's in the face and not.
The minute this word is said, you're up in arms. Yeah. Because he's done this. I mean, he's been talking about pedophilia. He's been talking about black people, white people, all of these things this whole time. And in just this 4-part or 3-part special, he said some shit where I'm like, oh. But I'm not trying to cancel him. Yeah. Because if you actually listen to the message, that dude's a really good dude. That's my opinion. And honestly, this is just my opinion, most black trans people were not offended by it. So,
yeah. Either way, it's fucking hard to talk in general and comedy in general, and I can't speak to a big audience enough as far as like where I'd love the feedback on it, no problem, but that's fucked up. You can't be offended by every fucking thing at this point. We are losing a stronghold on our nation in general when you're just offended by every fucking thing. Yeah. I'm sorry, I don't curse that much, but I get mad at that. Like, you get offended by every fucking thing? Really? You need to fucking fix yourself. I'm sorry. Agree.
Look at Ted Cruz.
It depends.
He wasn't offended when his wife was called fat and a pig. And look at him now.
But hold on, let me finish this statement. I'm going to be real with it. If you can't make fun of yourself, you can't make fun of everybody. I've always made fun of myself. So that being said, it depends on the way you say it. It depends on the character you know me by. Like,
well, these people, I mean, you're talking about yourself.
Well, no, I'm just saying. In general, I say some fucked up shit.
Yeah, you do. A lot. Yeah. What I'm saying is, for a person that's a celebrity that people think they know them, I don't know him. I know his body of work, and I know what he's always gotten at.
No, they're just going with what he's doing right now. Exactly. And he's always...
right now, just that one, if you've never seen anything he's ever said, it was positive. It was, let's all give each other some empathy to learn.
Yeah. And that's the thing. But
so the ridiculousness of that to me is, everybody, if you, number one, didn't watch it, shut the fuck up. Right. That's ridiculous. Number two, listen to what he said. We all have to learn and be a little bit more empathetic. That's all. And I'm ending that note. You thought it was funny though, right, Tequila?
Oh yeah, I love it. Yeah. I love Chappelle. You know, it's not much that
I'm more offended he hangs out with Kanye West.
I'm not. I don't get offended too much. You know, some shit I can't say I don't get offended, but I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? I dealt with racism and all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? So, nah, man. I think like Rob said, we we gotta stop being so sensitive and being offended by everything. And you know, I'm a mind.
If you fucking hate me, tell me.
I'm a mind my business type person. Like in the last part, Rob was talking about, you know, if the drugs coming in and sex trafficking and all that stuff, if it bothers me, I mind my business. I ain't gonna say it's a good thing or a bad thing, but do it affect me personally? If it don't really affect me personally, I'll put my energy into the things that affect me personally. That things that's gonna make a change in my life personally. You know what I'm saying? So
okay, I'm just gonna have to.
But
as the girl here, I'm going to say that's not something that should not affect you personally. That's something that affects everyone. It's not color related. It's not personal related, because it could be personal related, because you have 2 nieces.
Yeah.
And you have a son who he's an attractive kid. It does affect everyone. That affects everyone.
This is what I'm saying.
Okay. Well, I got what you were saying, but that wasn't an example.
No, you didn't get what I said.
Let me listen. I didn't think that was an example.
This is what I'm saying. Somebody talking about it don't affect me personally.
Okay.
Somebody making a joke about it don't affect me personally. And if I'm not trying to do nothing to change it, I'm not going to, canceling him not going to change anything the way somebody thinks. You know, he's not the person that's out there attacking these people. And I mean, you never know. Just, I'm not going to get bent out of shape over somebody making a joke. And I do have younger people in my life, not just my nieces and my son. You know, I care about y'all niece. You know what I'm saying? But
when I said nieces, I was including her. Yeah.
Directly, him standing on stage making a joke, politicians changing rules and shit like that.
That's not.
Yeah, I mean, that's just my standpoint on it. I mind my business until it's my business.
Okay,
that's me.
But when they change tax, when you're paying $1,000, I'm saying it does affect you.
So the ridiculous award tonight goes
all the
to.
time. I got another ridiculous. They change taxes all the time. You know, so you gonna pay them.
All right,
you gonna pay them, or you not?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I have to.
Yeah, so
I'll be in federal jail.
So why am I cry about it?
Okay.
Why am I cry about it if I ain't got no control over it? If I ain't got no control over it, what the fuck? Okay. All I can do is keep voting and let these motherfuckers lie to me.
All of them, both sides, because you can say this is ridiculous.
It's not sad.
It's not a sad way to think. What's ridiculous is
that you don't vote. They just don't vote.
Okay,
but I vote.
No, I do vote.
I say I vote.
I vote too. The ridiculousness of that comment that you just made is, they're affecting our taxes. Okay, but you don't want government control, right? The government's, they're controlling too much. I want it statewide. But your statewide is still governmentized, or however, had too much strength. Governized. So, okay, let's say we're all Texas. We're our own fucking country now. Yeah. You think Abbott's going to step down?
No.
And Mayor Turner's going to step down? All of these people. And I'm saying things on both sides. But you can't pick and choose. You got these. Do you want the politicians or not? You don't want them to touch your taxes. These rich motherfuckers. You don't want them to touch taxes. But then you want them to mandate vaccinations, or not mandate them. But you want them to mandate a uterus.
I don't want to mandate shit.
Okay, cool.
Less government for me, the better.
Give me your opinion on the ridiculousness that Abbott says that I can't go get a fucking DNC then.
What do you mean? When they said that? You want to look it up for me?
No, I don't have to. Listen to our last episode. I gave the whole...
There was not no DNC. That was... I mean, the first heartbeat we had... Okay, that's getting into it way too personal. And that...
It's not personal. It's already on the podcast.
The DNC is different than an abortion.
Listeners
DNC
heard.
is different than an abortion.
Heard.
DNC is different than abortion. And what I'm saying is, do I agree with the first heartbeat.
Okay, let's say they just wanted to have a fucking abortion.
I guess I don't give a fuck.
It doesn't affect you, does it? Yeah,
no,
it doesn't affect you.
Get it.
If you're a true Christian, you know God is the judge. How is it affecting you? If this woman went and got an abortion.
I just said get it, but the DNC is a different
Okay, cool.
thing.
Cool. Okay. So I said
I know that.
Okay,
We've
let's say I went and had the fuck arounds and I didn't want to have this kid within I don't know.
That's your fucking bad, and I don't feel sorry for you, and I feel sorry for the child you're terminating.
Oh.
Sorry.
Well,
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying. Here's the thing. Cool. I agree with that. But the man that did the fuck arounds has no consequence at all. So, if that is how you feel, if that is how you, okay, cool. So if that is how you feel, if I can't get an abortion, then homeboy who impregnated me, we both in this together. I need a law that makes sure that we are both held accountable, because the man is not going to have to lose their body.
Men can get pregnant now. Did you know that?
I'm done with that yeah. Cognac's so ridiculous.
My ridiculousness is.
Sorry.
I'm being okay. If I'm gonna
I'm moving on. You can't pick and choose. Can't pick and choose over a woman's body.
This conversation has picked and choose.
No, it hasn't.
It hasn't. Yes, it hasn't. Yes, it has. Over the years now, it has. It's become abrupt that they say men can have babies and shit like this, and men can be fertile. And men can do this, and men can do that, and women can't do it. That's my point. It's a division. So my point is, you do the fuck around.
Oh, man.
Am I not lying on this? Is not this not what's going on?
I don't see no pregnant men.
No, I'm asking.
I don't see. Yeah, no,
but I'm asking. Is that not what they're saying?
I don't.
That you can't call him her.
I don't listen to what you're listening to.
Okay.
And gender and reproductive are two different things. So educate yourself and shut up.
I'm educated.
Sometimes it's best to shut the fuck up and move along, and that's what I'm going with. Like the last episode that I said. What I said was, if you're going to mandate when I can terminate a pregnancy, then fine. Tyrone, Bob, Bill, Clinton, whoever, then we're all going in it together. I need some laws to handle that too. So I need your guts.
You don't see the celebrities are saying this shit at this point.
Oh no, sir. I'm talking for myself.
No, I'm saying even celebrities are saying, "Oh, why are you?"
Who's a celebrity? You don't give a fuck about celebrities, and you're bringing it up to us.
But I'm talking about even they're like, "Oh, you can't call this person."
What does
that have to do with a fucking pregnancy?
They can't have children. Okay, fine.
Rob's ridiculous.
Why am I ridiculous when I'm speaking
what's out there? I can't see.
Huh?
I'm blind and I can't see, and I just said if it don't affect me personally, I don't give a
shout out to shout out to
I can't see it. I ain't looking for the bullshit. I ain't looking for it.
I get it. It doesn't affect your family.
Shout out to
your family so it doesn't.
It don't affect my family. If you raise your family right, they make the right decisions. How do it affect my family?
Well, on this note, what I said from when we started this is three different people, three different opinions. And my opinion right now is that I'm done with ridiculousness, and I'm gonna let the men talk about ovaries.
Thank you.
Good night.
Have a good one.
That's it for this week's episode of Cognac, Tequila, and the Girl. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe on your favorite podcast app. As always, we'd love to hear your feedback. Follow us on all the social medias. Leave your comments and reviews. Until next week, keep safe and keep your squad close. Thanks for hanging out.